my name is Janet and I am here for you, health coach, and today I am cooking some stuffed shells and I'm going to do it vegetarian, and I wanted to show you. I've got some steps that I did and I'm going to go through that with you. First, I parboiled the pasta, and I'll show you what that means. When you read the instructions on the box, it says to just go ahead and stuff the shells and bake them the way they are raw. What I found out is that when you do that, because the pasta is dry, it sucks up all the juice of the sauce around, and you end up with needing a lot of sauce if you do that. Or if you parboil them the way I did, it'll help to circumvent that their need to take all the sauce and suck it up. I have these pasta shells that are pretty small, and I'm going to stuff each one with a cheese sauce. I have ricotta cheese in my standing mixer. I've already made ahead some pesto that's going to go in here, and I also am going to put some cheese, and I have some lettuce. And the lettuce I just bought spring mix. It has a lot of different colors and different varieties of lettuce. I always try to sneak in some phytonutrients where I can, and so when you put them in here, you kind of don't even, your guests, your company, your family, they won't really think, oh, there's lettuce in here. It blends in. It does make the cheese stuffing a little bit green, but the pesto does that already. So with the ricotta, I'm going to put in a couple of, this is a 2-cup pack, and I'm going to put about a cup in, about half of that. And this is an Italian style blend. It has mozzarella, provolone, Asiago, Parmesan, Romano, and Fontina. So a great blend of Italian cheeses going in there, adding some flavor. And then I'm going to put about a cup of, maybe half a cup of pesto. And if you can make your own homemade pesto, that is the way to go. Homemade pesto is simple, 5 steps, and you're done, and it's delicious. I have it as a staple in my house. I always like to have pesto around. I'm going to go ahead, I think I'll put the lettuce in last. I'm going to put some eggs. 2 eggs are going in there. These are organic, pasture-raised eggs. So you want to make sure that you're not getting any eggs with GMOs, antibiotics and things in them. Make sure that you buy the really good eggs, okay? A little dash of salt. The ricotta cheese is already salty enough, so you really don't need much salt. I'm going to put a 1/4 of a shallot in there just for a little bit of spice. And I have a little bit of extra Parmesan by itself. I'm going to put that in there. We're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. Whoops. Make some noise for a minute. And it's easy if you do it in a standing chopper. It just kind of makes it simple to blend it all up. Then I'm just going to add the lettuce in there, and it's going to gobble it all up in a couple of pulses. 1 second. You can see the lettuce is just going to go right to the bottom, sink right in. And I'm going to do one more round of that. And then when this stuffing is done, I'm also going to throw in 2 cloves of garlic. I have a lot of flavor going on here. The pesto has Parmesan cheese and garlic and a little teeny bit of lemon juice and olive oil, and then the lettuce, and I put the garlic also in here and cheese, and so this is really already super flavorful. And then I'm going to actually bring this to a friend's house tonight, but I made it enough so I could do double. I have a little foil pan. She just fell, so I'm going to bring her some of this. And then I took a container. I happened to find an organic 4-cheese tomato sauce. And to that I added 1 cup of coconut milk and 1/2 of a cup of nutritional yeast. And my object was to stretch this out, and with the nutritional yeast and the coconut, it's going to make it a really yummy cheesy sauce. So then from here, you just pour some of the sauce down, about half, and then I will just get busy stuffing each of these with a little bit of my sauce, like so. Place them in the pan, layer them all out, and then bake them for 45 minutes at 350. I'll put the other top of the sauce on top, so we'll have all that sauce used up. So that is my cheese-filled, pesto-filled deliciousness of stuffed shells. I hope you enjoy this recipe. I like to cook healthy recipes and show you that cooking healthy can be easy and fun and bring joy into your kitchen. If you're needing help, struggling with an autoimmune disease, or you're trying to lose weight and you want to learn healthy recipes, please just message me below and we can get together. I really appreciate your time and your energy. Have fun cooking. Bye-bye.